fight with you, and whatever they can fighting with you, you are going to be injured. So if you'll be injured, you can't continue with the safari. And sometimes the drivers, they're going to get many disturbance from the office, from the government, why people they injured. And you go to the school or to the college about this. You couldn't say that animals, they need to charge to you. You said, I do. Why are you stopping? Time they come to you. Oh, my people, they need to stop, you know, they need to take a picture, or they need to have a look. Don't you tell them how bad they can do that animals? I can tell them. What do? They say they need to look. You'll be in trouble because you know this. That customer, they're just coming to your country to look at the animals. Some of them, they know the behavior of the animals. Some of them, they don't know. Why are you doing it? So something like that.
We're seeing as we go along, we're seeing cows and sheep and goats, which I assume are Maasai animals that the Maasai have. But I'm also seeing a lot of donkeys. Now I understand why they would have the sheep, the goats, and the cattle. What do they have the donkeys for?
Thank you very much. Donkeys, just like a vehicle. Maasai, they use the donkeys like a transport.
Okay.
To carry the luggage from home, maybe to the market, or to go somewhere to buy something and bring it home.
All right.
So just like a transport. They can use it as a transport. They can't use it for the meat or anything. They keep it just for the transport.
Countries in Africa have you been to?
I have been in South Africa many years ago, like 10. I do both at the same time. South Africa, Uganda, and Kenya. It's my plan one day to be outside of Africa. But the problem, need me to finding enough money. Yeah. So one day, if I'm going to be like that, I can go to.
You mean just to travel somewhere?
Yeah, to travel somewhere, maybe from.
Not to change your home, just to travel.
Just to travel. Even to change the home, if I'm going to get to one of the place which I'm going to get good job than this, you know, most of the time we look for the good bread. Somebody is saying to me, maybe there is something like the way you do, like things you do. Are you okay? All the things you look is bread, good bread. Yeah. If you need to go to Uganda, if you need to go to Kenya, you can use 3 border. One we call Holili, near to my region Kilimanjaro. The second one, this way, you can go straight. You're going to finding another one we call Namanga border. So you can cross to Kenya, Uganda, South Africa. The next one near to Serengeti Northern Circuit, known as Hispania border, or another name we can call them Sirari border. Also you can cross to go to Kenya, Uganda and South Africa. Uganda, South Africa and Kenya, that's the countries. place to another. That's why they like to call them Maasai 4x4. Before, but that company they work, there was floods.
There was what?
It's a day. The company was day. So they was at home. They just still looking another place to work.
There's usually plenty of work at home.
Sorry?
There's usually plenty of work at home to take care of the children.
Yeah, they do. The time they are waiting another job, another place, they're just taking care. They're still taking care of my kids.
Yep.
much, and some of the place there is, but to see them it's a little bit difficult because wherever you drive, if they feel like a kind of the vibration from the road and the vehicle, they're changing the way.
Sure.
They wait until they can't hear any kind of the vibration, they can cross.
Yeah.
Or if they hear something like this, they are going to hide. It's good because some of the snake is so dangerous.
And the names of the dangerous ones are what?
We call one, it's very polite one, not disturbance one, but it's very dangerous. We call the puff adder. We call the puff adder. We have the green mamba and black mamba. We have the green mamba, black mamba. We have cobra. They are on the way now to building the hospital, which are very famous for the snakes. But if you had the problem now, there is a little point in Arusha. If it's difficult now to take a flying doctor to Nairobi. Nairobi not much stronger at South Africa. So the South Africa nowadays, it's